Picture this. You are sitting at the very back of a 37-car field. You have a penalty hanging over your head before the race even starts. The track is Michigan International Speedway, one of the fastest 2-mile ovals on the entire NASCAR circuit. And then, just when you think things cannot get any more complicated, chaos explodes right in front of you. A 9-car pileup tears through the field like a shockwave. The championship leader is gone. Cars are bouncing off walls. And then, as if none of that ever happened, one man threads through the destruction, finds daylight, and drives all the way to the front to win the race. That man is Denny Hamlin. And if you have not seen exactly how he pulled this off, you are going to want to watch every single second of what we are about to show you. This was actually the second week in a row this had happened to Hamlin. At Nashville the previous weekend, he had started from the pole, but was sent to the back on the very first lap for jumping the start. And he still came back to win that race. So when Michigan started the same way, the question was not whether Hamlin could handle adversity. The question was whether lightning could really strike twice. ABC News. Then came the moment that changed everything. On a mid-race restart, Carson Hocevar came charging off the bottom of the track and triggered a massive 9-car chain reaction wreck. Denny Hamlin got collected it, spinning a full 360 degrees in the middle of the pileup. Think about what that moment must feel like at over 180 miles per hour. Everything is happening at once. You are spinning. Cars are flying around you. The wall is right there. And in that split second, experience either saves you or ends your day completely. Hamlin somehow kept his car moving down the track without taking any significant damage. He survived. His championship rival did not. Points leader Tyler Reddick, who had won 5 of the first 9 races of 2026, was wrecked in the same incident and was forced to retire from the race after a hard hit with the inside wall. It was his first finish outside the top 15 all season. On 3+2, that one wreck just reshuffled the entire championship picture in a matter of seconds. But the chaos at Michigan was not done yet, not even close. With 50 laps to go, a wreck between Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott was so violent that NASCAR had to throw a red flag and stop the race entirely. Elliott got loose underneath Bell while they were racing for second place, and the contact sent Bell into the wall at a near 45-degree angle. Hamlin somehow kept his car moving down the track without taking any significant damage. He survived. His championship rival did not. Points leader Tyler Reddick, who had won 5 of the first 9 races of 2026, was wrecked in the same incident and was forced to retire from the race after a hard hit with the inside wall. It was his first finish outside the top 15 all season. On 3+2, that one wreck just reshuffled the entire championship picture in a matter of seconds. But the chaos at Michigan was not done yet, not even close. With 50 laps to go, a wreck between Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott was so violent that NASCAR had to throw a red flag and stop the race entirely. Elliott got loose underneath Bell while they were racing for second place, and the contact sent Bell into the wall at a near 45-degree angle. The impact with Bell's car so severely deformed the safer barrier, which is the steel and foam wall system designed to absorb energy in crashes, that a red flag was displayed for 20 minutes just to fix the damaged section. Dale Earnhardt Jr., calling the race on Amazon Prime, said he did not think you would ever see a car hit the wall at a harder or faster impact than that. Both Bell and Elliott climbed out of their cars and walked to the infield care center. But Bell's car owner, Joe Gibbs, confirmed after the race that Bell had ankle and wrist injuries from the impact. Elliott patted Bell on the shoulder and apologized before they both got into the ambulance. He took full responsibility, saying it was totally his fault and that he had stepped over the line, trying to make something happen with fresh tires. Now, during all of this, Denny Hamlin was doing exactly what a champion does. Patient, calculated, watching every restart, picking his spots, waiting for the race to come to him. He patiently worked his way to the front over 400 miles. And then, with 38 laps remaining, he made a jaw-dropping three-wide pass on a restart, sweeping into first place around Daniel Suarez and Carson Hocevar, the same Hocevar who had triggered that mid-race wreck. There is something poetic about that, is there not? The man who nearly took you out, and you pass him three wide on the way to the win. From that point forward, nobody was catching number 11. Hamlin crossed the finish line to claim his 63rd career Cup Series victory, tying the late Kyle Busch for 9th place on NASCAR's all-time wins list. He honored that milestone by waving a flag for Kyle Busch on his victory lap, a touching tribute to a rival and a legend who passed away earlier this season. Eric Jones finished second, with Bubba Wallace third in the 23XI Racing Toyota, the team co-owned by Hamlin himself and NBA legend Michael Jordan. Kyle Larson was fourth, and Carson Hocevar rounded out the top five. Here is what makes this story even bigger than just one race. With Reddick's DNF and Hamlin's win, the gap between the two in the championship standings was cut nearly in half. Hamlin now trails Reddick by only 51 points, with 11 races remaining in the regular season. A race that could have been just another points day for the leader turned into a turning point in the entire 2026 championship fight. One wreck, one escape, and suddenly a title that seemed locked up is wide open again. This is what makes NASCAR unlike anything else in sports. It is not just about who has the fastest car. It is about who has the awareness, the composure, and the sheer will to survive when everything around them is falling apart. Denny Hamlin has been doing this for over 2 decades, and moments like Sunday at Michigan are exactly why nobody should ever count him out. Back-to-back wins, starting from last, both times, racing through a 9-car pileup, and closing it out with a 3-wide pass for the ages. The next stop on the NASCAR schedule is Pocono Raceway on June 14th, and based on the momentum Hamlin is carrying right now, every other driver in that field has a reason to be nervous. This championship race is far from over, and if you want to catch every twist, every wreck, and every moment that changes the story, you know where to be. Stay locked in right here